Hey guys, All in Crypto here, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. Really trying to speed through this intro as I have some absolutely breaking news for you guys. It's well worth subbing to this channel because we keep you up to date with the latest and greatest things happening within the cryptocurrency space on a daily basis, and we're pretty on the ball. USDC is down 9% as of the time of recording, and actually was down, I think, round about 10%. Only a couple of hours ago. What the hell is going on? Well, we all know about Silicon Valley Bank, which of course is why many banks actually sold off, and there's many people being affected by Silicon Valley Bank, which essentially has had a bank run take place. Even the likes of JP Morgan. And what the hell has an external bank got to do with the crypto space? Well, USDC is a fiat-backed stablecoin that essentially had funds and still have. And we'll look at the official news, guys, and we'll look at the charts. We'll get into all of it, guys. We'll really help you understand what's going on right now. Circle still has $3.3 billion of reserves that they use to back their stablecoin locked in Silicon Valley Bank. Crazy. Guys, I've been in the cryptocurrency market 6 years now, and the last year has been the greatest onslaught and the biggest FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. I mean, there's actually a lot of substance to a lot of what's been going around. Storm that I have endured or been a part of. So let's look at the official narrative from Circle. Let's talk about what's actually gone on here, guys. Because this is bad news. We know what happened with Silicon Valley Bank. It sold off $12 billion, or 21, sorry, there's the dyslexic in me trying to come out the cage. $21 billion bond portfolio for a huge loss to shore up liquidity. The market is worried and the stock is tanking, and we'll take a look at the stock. We'll look at everything in this video, guys. This is bad because essentially what you've had is you've had an actual bank run, and this is the issue. This is the environment that we're in. I'll talk about this in our daily cryptocurrency market update. This is a specific update on this, but we've been saying that the problem you have when you get sell-offs or you get liquidity crunches in a low liquid environment is it causes cascades. And this is why I actually think the Fed is going to pivot. And it's going to be a lot sooner than everybody thinks. People think the Fed is going to keep rates at this level for a year or so. Hell no. You'll have no economy left. Because everything is so damn leveraged. They're going to pivot a lot sooner. We said 25 basis points at the next rate hike. It's funny because it went right up to 50 in terms of that's what markets are expecting, and now it's starting to come back down slightly. But let's get on to it, guys. So following the confirmation at the end of today that the wires initiated on Thursday to remove balances were not yet processed, $3.3 billion of the $40 billion of USDC reserves remain at SVB. Like other customers and depositors who relied on SVB for banking services, Circle joins calls for community of this important bank in the US economy and will follow guidance provided by state of federal regulators. Wow. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Stable coins are very much somewhat coming under scrutiny. Is there a trading, and I don't even want to talk about this, opportunity in this, because it is a stable coin. It does have to go back to $1. How does this get resolved, I think, is the interesting thing. And of course, what's really causing this is people swapping it. So just like with BUSD, which we got out of BUSD ourselves just for convenience. We said, look, CZ has said himself he's going to wind things down. Let's move to another stable coin. Tether was a stable coin of choice. And that was, we saw a wobbling of the peg for BUSD, but it came back. If something's backed by $1, like BUSD was, it is, then you can always redeem that dollar. The issue with this is backed by $1, so you should always be able to redeem those dollars, but you've now got an issue where, what's that in terms of percentages, guys? 6%? What's 3 just off the top of my head, round about, it's more than that, isn't it? 7, 8% of the fiat or the bonds that back Silicon Valley banks, Circle's USDC are essentially locked in a bank that's basically gone, sunny side up. So Silicon Valley Bank is one of the 6 banking partners Circle uses for managing the 25% portfolio of USDC reserves held in cash. While we await clarity on the FDIC receivership of SVB will impact its depositors, Circle and USD continue to operate normally. Wow. Crazy. So this is honestly, in my 6 years of being in the crypto space, and these things get resolved, guys. These things, look at this as there'll be an opportunity somewhere out of this. The last year has been the largest onslaught that I've ever came across. USDC depegs as Circle confirms 3.3 billion stuck with Silicon Valley. At the time of writing, USDC has lost over 10% of its value as it trades at 877. And Circle executives envision broader impact for business, banking, and enterprise without federal rescue plan. Wow. So they're essentially wanting the Fed to come and bail them out. This is from them. As with Silvergate, our team have worked at speed to limit any exposure to banks. This includes a wire transfer request made before SBV FDIC receivership, a $3.3 billion cash exposure. So it's been a bank run. They just haven't had the funds to service everyone. And in a low liquid environment, they ain't going to get those funds unless, there's some sort of a stimulus given. So this is where we're at on what exchanges? Kraken. Let's take a look at some other exchanges. Take a look at what's going on Uniswap, just check it out. This is crazy, guys. Honestly, there's never a dull moment in the crypto space. You're getting a lot of different readings. Let's check it out against BUSD. Yeah. I mean, this has been very volatile at both ends, to be honest. Wow. So, have I got anybody that's holding USDC? Don't panic. I'm sure that there's going to be a solution forward for this. They still have $36.7 billion. Crazy. I think this is going to get rectified because $3.3 billion is a hell of a lot of money, certainly in regards to the crypto space. So it's not a nice situation. We'll see. I still hold stablecoins even though we've largely positioned back into the market, or we've positioned back into the market somewhat. But yeah, this is not a good look at the end of the day whatsoever. And it's just going to be a case of watching, waiting, and seeing how this gets resolved. The problem that you have with these situations is you get contagion. So people wake up tomorrow morning and go, hang on, my stablecoin's down 9%. And they'll try and swap out of it at this point, which I'm not sure is the best idea. I don't know. I'm not going to advise anybody on what they should or shouldn't do in this situation. I think I have a small amount of USDC somewhere. It's not a large amount. My stablecoin of choice became Tether after BUSD. Yeah, it's interesting because, and actually, we did actually see, and this is the interesting thing as well, and I just want to mention this, the likes of Binance come out and say they're no longer going to try and use USDC and they're going to just convert it all to a different stablecoin. Why did they do that? Did they know something was coming down the roads before it actually did? This is unfortunately the environment that not just crypto but everything is in right now. You're in a destructive environment caused by the Fed, and it puts a weight on everyone's shoulders, and some people just can't simply keep going with that weight. And that's what we saw for Silicon Valley Bank, and they've had knock-on effects. You also had the likes of, I was reading the report, JP Morgan, a number of others that were also affected by this, guys. So it's not just a crypto thing, it's just that there has been a crypto casualty with this. Something I didn't expect or envision. Maybe you guys did in the comments. I'm sure someone will let me know. But yeah, it's going to be a case of seeing what happens here. USDT depegged to the upside worth 1.06 USD and 1.08 USDC today. USDC dipped to 0.89. This is from Jesse at Kraken. USDC, you have to wonder if the market is losing faith in US homed financial products. Yeah, US is screwed. This is why the Fed are going to pivot. The US, I thought Europe was in bad shape. And Europe is in bad shape. But the US is in, dire straits if the Fed keep doing what they're going to do. They will 100%. I don't think they can keep rates at this rate for the next 6 months. So we'll see what happens. Is this the first of more bank runs to come? The problem that you've got is Silicon Valley Bank was obviously used by a number of banks for deposits. Does this now have knock-on effects with them? It's going to be very interesting. There's never a dull moment, guys. Leave this video with a smile. There's never a dull moment being in the cryptocurrency market. But this is breaking news, and we've delivered it to you with some thoughts. I'm All In Crypto, and that's all I've got for you in this video, guys. If you enjoyed the content, like us, always appreciate it. So a comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.